I want to say good evening to those in Radio Land, those who are listening to us on the radio. And it's a beautiful evening for a meeting. For my friends in the media, I want to say up front that I am not a C4C endorsed candidate, but I am here on this platform tonight to endorse and to support all of these independent candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the many good things about independence is that the best creative ideas are allowed to come to the fore, and they're not stifled in a party caucus behind closed doors. This allows you, the people, to see and assess these ideas for yourself and provide input to your representatives. But my duty tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, is to talk to you about party politics versus independence. As a former member of the People's Progressive Movement, I spoke from an informed position and from experience when I resigned from the party in 2010, and I declared very publicly to the country that we had made a fundamental mistake when we adopted party politics in this country. Let us look, ladies and gentlemen, at what party politics has delivered to Cayman. It has divided our families, it has divided our churches, it has divided communities, it has divided various nationalities that live among us, and it has divided our country generally. It has created unprecedented public debt as the parties compete to try to discredit each other. And I use as an example the Clifton Hunter High School, and I'll tell you straight up that that is a project that I supported when I was in cabinet. I support today because I believe our children deserve the best facilities in which to receive their education. But ladies and gentlemen, that project went from a $60 million project, or somewhere in that region, to somewhere in the region of $100 million. Simply because the project spanned two administrations, two political party administrations, and changes were made to the plans simply to secure and score political points. I also use as an example the proposal to put a garbage dump in Borden Town as another project that parties delivered. And I can tell you tonight, and those Borden Towners who are here, there will be no dump in Borden Town. Party politics, ladies and gentlemen, has delivered the ill-conceived project that we know as Bosun's Beach, that costs us somewhere in the region of $12 million per year to operate. It has delivered the Hurricane Hilton in Kevin Brack, a project that should have been a new high school built to hurricane shelter standards. It has brought us political victimization and intimidation, where if your party is in office, you can expect a feast for 4 years. But if your party loses the election, you can expect famine for 4 years or longer until that government changes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a foreign concept to us. We've never been used to this. This is not the Caymanian way. It is unacceptable, and we must, as a country, reject it on the 22nd of May, 2013. This kind of politics, ladies and gentlemen, breeds political violence as people become frustrated because of political victimization. It has happened in other countries right around us. We just need to look around and we'll see the examples. If we do not put a stop to it, it will happen to us. Party politics has provided a platform for corruption to flourish. It has politicized our public services. This is not the Caymanian way, and we must develop our own Caymanian model of political organization over time. But our priorities now and going forward must be on implementing solutions to the multitude of challenges, including reputational challenges, which party politics and political corruption has brought to bear upon our country. In party politics, people never get to hear the closed-door deliberations on public policies. when you elect a government of independent thinkers and leaders, if we have disagreements on public policies, you will hear and see them very publicly, and you will be in a position to influence the ultimate policy decisions, because there will be no party veil to hide behind. This is a very important point, because when you hear my proposed solution or a proposed solution from any one of these candidates up here or any other independent candidate, you will be able to say, well, I either like that or I don't like it, and you will be able to convince the rest of the team of independents which decision is the correct decision, and so you will have a say in those decisions. Therefore, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that this election is a straightforward choice about the kind of Cayman that we want to live in the future. If we want a Cayman that is characterized by political victimization, political violence, high public debt, and economic and social ruin, then we should vote for political parties. But if we want a united and prosperous Cayman again, and a Cayman with less stress and less tension, with more opportunities and fairness for all, then we must vote for independent candidates. And I know my time is just about up, but I want to say that I'm not saying here tonight that we don't have good people and some good candidates in the political parties. Of course there are. Many of them are my friends. What I am saying is that the political system and the political culture that comes with that system poses a clear and present danger to our Cayman Islands. And so I respectfully suggest to you in this election that you do not vote straight for any particular political party, but rather look at each candidate and assess them on their individual ability. And ask yourself two very simple questions. One, can I trust this person? Is this person honest? If the answer to that is no, then you don't need to consider the second question. But if the answer is yes, the second question is, does this candidate have the skills and the leadership qualities and ability that will be required in the team that must return the Cayman Islands to its former glory? Ladies and gentlemen, I suggest to you that I and all of the candidates on this platform tonight, that you can answer yes in relation to each of those questions. Tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be on Rooster along with Arden McLean, and I invite you all to tune in to listen to that. We promise some very, very exciting and informative discussions. I am, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 on your Bordentown ballot, and I humbly ask for your vote on the 22nd of May, 2013. I thank you very much for your attention. God bless you all, and God bless our beloved Cayman Islands. Thank you very much.